Good morning, everyone. This is Dan Campbell with Texas Open Door Realty. Welcome to another edition of the Happy Home Seller. Today I begin a series called 6 Steps to Sold. And I start with a story that's pretty typical for me. Now the names and some of the details have been changed to protect the innocent. I was invited to the home, a large family home, where there were 5 children under the age of 12, 2 cats, 2 dogs, and a frustrated mom looking me in the face saying, Dan, we have outgrown this home. We need to sell it and find another one. But I'm so afraid of the process. I don't know what to do. Can you help? Lisa, absolutely. I'm glad you called. This is what I do. You see, Lisa, I have a 6-step process that when it's executed well, it helps take the fear and the uncertainty out of everything related to selling your home. So I want to walk through those steps with you. But first, before we do that, do you have any questions for me as we begin? And I have my pad there and I'm getting ready to write. She says, yes, I do. I wrote some things down, and she pulls out this list, and it's an amazing list of questions. So let's go through these, and I'm going to hit them rather briefly, and then later on we'll go into some of the details. Her first question was this: how am I going to pack up all this stuff? I do not have a storage unit. I said, Lisa, it's okay. You have a 2-car garage. What we'll do in the preparation and listing phase of our time together is you will pack your stuff up in boxes, and we'll get it moved into the garage, store it there during the listing period. As long as it's neatly stacked, it's amazing how much stuff you can put in a 2-car garage. Better than most storage units. So yes, you can do that during the listing period. The second question is this: what all do I have to do to get my house ready for market? Lisa, you and I are going to walk through your home. I'm going to take notes on what it looks like to me that needs to happen in order to get your home ready so that we can get top dollar for your house. And then you and I will discuss these things and how we're going to carry them out. Next question: how do I know, Dan, how much money we're going to get for my house? Another great question. Lisa, I'm going to do an analysis of all the homes that have sold recently in your neighborhood that are within about 10% of the square footage of your home. I'm going to compare the features of your house with those homes. And together, you and I will look at that data and we'll come up with a price for your house. Next question: is it okay for me to stay in the house while it's being shown? You know what, Lisa? It's actually in your best interest to vacate the home when it's being showed. You see, when a buyer comes into the home and you're there, they feel self-conscious as they're walking around looking at your home. They feel like you're looking over your shoulder at them. And that's very intimidating for the average buyer. So it's better for you to vacate when the home is showed. Next question: how will I know if these people that are looking at my house actually have the ability to buy? We see, Lisa, as realtors, we make sure that the people that we're showing your home to have been pre-approved by a lender to be able to purchase your home. Now, it's true, once in a while we'll get people that are not quite ready to buy, but we make sure that they are able to be able to purchase your home if and when the time comes that they choose your home as the one they want to buy. Next question: how long will I have to get out of the home once it goes under contract? Super question. Typically, it takes about 30 days for the buyer to be ready to purchase your home. That's because the lender process takes about 30 days. So what we will do is talk about a plan for you to be out of your home within 30 days. Now, occasionally, we'll have a buyer that wants to lease back the property to you temporarily for a short period of time. But we can't rely on that. So you and I will work out the plan on how you're going to be ready to exit your home. Is it possible for me to buy my next house before we sell this one? Great question. The simple answer is it depends. It depends on your situation financially. It depends on how much debt you're carrying versus your income. And I am going to help you get with one of the lenders that we use. You can ask those questions of them. They will look at your scenario, your financial scenario, and they will advise you as to whether or not you would be able to purchase your next home without selling your current one. You and I will also talk about any risks that are associated with selling, with buying before you sell. Another really, really good question. Can I start looking at other houses before we sell this one? Absolutely. Whenever you're ready, we can go do what I call an hors d'oeuvre tour of neighborhoods, where we check out a few houses here and there so you can get a feel for what those neighborhoods are like. Now, it's unlikely that any of those homes that we look at will be available when the time comes, but we can help narrow it down to neighborhoods that you're interested in, so that when the time comes for you to put another house under contract, you'll know the neighborhood that you're interested in. I don't know who to call, Dan, to help get my house painted, to help get the repairs made that I need done. Do you have any advice? Absolutely. This is what I do. I have vendors, a list of vendors that can help with whatever projects we decide that you need to do to get your home ready. Now, I do not make money off of these vendors. In fact, if a vendor doesn't perform well, they go off of my list. But I keep a list so that I can serve you and help take the fear and the uncertainty out of the home selling process. So you and I can go through that list of vendors together. Dan, this market is so hot. Can't I just sell my house as is? I mean, I hear ads on the radio where companies are willing to buy my house as is. Can I sell my house without doing anything? Well, Lisa, if that's what you want to do, you can. But think about it for a minute. Companies that offer to buy your home as is, are they doing that as a charity project? Of course not. They have to make a profit. And in order to do that, they are going to offer you a reduced amount versus what you and I will be able to come up with as far as a sales price for your home. In other words, you will have to discount the sale of your house in order to sell it as is. I don't want you to have to do that. That's why I have come up with these 6 steps and proven them over time to help you get top dollar for your home. And we're going to go into that in the next episode. This is a good segue out of this. Now, if you have questions about what I've spoken, please send them to me. If this has interested you, or if you know someone who's interested in this information, please tell them about it. Please share it with them. Send it to them. Have them contact me. I'll be glad to answer any questions they have. So I look forward to seeing you next time on The Happy Home Seller.